Everybody, good morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski here on this Tuesday morning. It's an ugly morning out there for many of you. Winter weather advisories continue until 6 o'clock this evening for most of the area, although I think a lot of these places will be canceled well before that. Up to the north here and to the west, it's because of snow right in here. 1, 2, 3, 4 inches of snow in some spots. But farther southeast, yeah, a little snow may accumulate here, but the biggest concern is freezing drizzle, icing because of freezing drizzle here. We've already started to see it. Now we are starting to see a transition to snow here in the Tri-Cities as of the time I'm recording this. Farther east, it's been just plain drizzle, but it's going to be turning into freezing drizzle here. So that's a big concern. So let's look at things. We have a cold front off to our southeast. So everybody's colder, brisk north and northwest winds, or north and northeast winds, they are blustery, and that's just making it feel a whole lot worse out there. And of course, there's blowing snow because of that. And especially when we get the heavier snow, visibility restrictions are going to be a problem. Right on the front end of this, freezing drizzle right in here, and then just plain drizzle in the far southeast. But freezing drizzle, that's transitioning over to snow. Right, the transition is right about here. We'll see this all push to the east and to the southeast throughout the day today. Most of the moisture will occur this morning. This afternoon, less moisture. Maybe even eventually some sun coming out to the west. The winds will turn more northwesterly. They will begin to die down late this afternoon. They'll lighten up a little bit more overnight tonight as skies clear up. A cold night ahead of us out there tonight into tomorrow morning. Maybe some patchy fog to start off our Wednesday morning. That'll burn off. We'll see plenty of sunshine for your Wednesday. Still a chilly day out there. And then Wednesday night, a few clouds passing through, but otherwise a quiet night. But look how winds begin to pick up out of the southeast by Thursday morning. That's going to start to usher in some milder temperatures for the day on Thursday, and that'll continue into Friday. So snowfall totals here, and this is a little iffy right now because this is a model that's including or not including what's already happened. So right in here again, we'll go with 2 to 4 inches in here. Likely to see the additional snows be heaviest in northeast Nebraska. We may see up to an inch or so of snow around the Tri-Cities area. I'd say a ½ inch to an inch, inch and a quarter or so. But of course, that's on top of a little bit of icing, and then lower amounts of snow to the southeast. But of course, we've already talked about the icing that's occurring right in here as well, or has already occurred in some cases. Well, temperatures for today aren't really going anywhere. Mid to upper 20s, lower 30s. The warmer temperatures in the southeast are a thing of the past now. Most of us saw our highs earlier today. We're not going anywhere out there. And then tonight, here comes the really cold air. Single digits and teens for lows. Wind chills for many could drop below zero, especially west of Highway 281. Highs tomorrow, 30s for the most part, maybe even near 40 in southwest Nebraska. Tomorrow night, not quite as cold as those winds pick up. In fact, temperatures may even rise later in the night. Upper teens, mid-upper teens, lower to mid-20s for lows. And then Thursday, a lot better out there, highs in the 40s and 50s, but it will be a little on the windy side on Thursday, and that's going to continue into Friday, although we're going to see a nice bump in temperatures on Friday. So today's an ugly day out there. We've got the freezing drizzle now transitioning over to snow, light snow accumulation in the Tri-Cities, maybe up to an inch or so, and most of it will happen during the morning hours. Lots of sun the next couple of days, still chilly on Wednesday, milder on Thursday, but with a little more wind again. Friday, probably the best day of the forecast. It will still be breezy, but highs could get into the lower 60s. It could be closer to 70 down in northern Kansas on Friday. Then comes another drop in temperatures on Saturday, warming back up a little bit on Sunday, and then the next drop Monday into Tuesday, early next week, as our next storm system brings the next chance of moisture. Could be rain, could be snow, could be a little bit of both, maybe a little mix in between. That's something we'll get figured out as we get a little bit closer here. The long-range forecast does show chillier temperatures for the early and middle portions of next week. So the nicest weather will come Thursday, Friday, and then again on Sunday. The not so nice weather, of course, what's going on right now. The worst day is today, but it may not be so nice in here either. Monday, late Monday into Monday night and Tuesday could be a little bit ugly as well. There's potential for that at least here. Show you a couple of the long-range models real quick here. This is today, of course, what's ongoing. Then pretty quiet for the rest of the week into the weekend. And then here comes Monday into Tuesday right there. The European is very aggressive with rain and snow, maybe a mix as well. It's probably the more aggressive of the long-range models. The GFS isn't quite as aggressive. So here's the GFS model again. Here's right now, today. Quiet weather for the rest of this week right through the upcoming weekend. There will be a few more clouds this weekend though. And then notice it doesn't show as much from Monday into Tuesday. Still a little bit, but it's not as aggressive with the wintry precipitation as the European is. So that's why, again, there are still some question marks to the forecast once we get long range into early next week. So again, major concerns today, of course, with icing and snow. Heavier snows in the north, more icing in the south with a little bit of snow possibly piled on top of that. And then quieter weather for the rest of this week as temperatures do start to recover for Thursday and Friday before coming a little bit down quite a bit on Saturday, warming back up Sunday, and then again back down on Monday into probably Tuesday as well with that next chance of possible wintry precipitation. We'll talk more about that down the road. So thank you all for watching on this Tuesday morning. Stay safe out there driving today, and I'll see you all again on Wednesday morning with all of the latest. Until then, take care and God bless. Bye.